Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. I did not grab... I gotta get our incense. It's greatly appreciated, and a major shout out to all of the channel members, as well as, well, basically all of you all who are here on the channel, as well as everyone who has purchased from my tea and candle company. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support. So this video is an extension to an ancestor message reading that I just did on the channel, and Spirit was like, no, this needs to go into the members only area. And the reason for that is because we were starting to touch onto a lot of things that typically get channels like demonetized and things of that nature. And I'm not trying to go down that route with my channel, okay? And because a lot of that was starting to come through was that someone was going through judgment, and with them going through judgment, there is like a high-ranking official that's about to get caught up in some stuff for the next 3 to 6 months. I believe it was that the message I had on there. I'm looking at my notes over here that I have. But then what was standing out to me a lot was the sense of like soul harvesting, or people harvesting energy and getting like followers or people to follow and do certain things, or even to do things for them, okay? It was giving an energy of controlling the masses in some form of way. So it's very important for you at this time to make sure that you are paying close attention to any energy that is telling you that you're powerless without something, okay? That you're powerless without this person, or whatever the case is, and that you can't do things on your own, okay? It feels like a lot of like trick of the enemy type of vibes is what I'm getting, okay? And so I wrote on here specifically harvesting energy even within like religions or certain churches. So make sure you are, if you're following anything, make sure you are getting to the truth of everything. Make sure you are reading everything for yourself. And reading it and having an open eye, because I'm getting some misinterpretation of information that's being put out there in order to push a certain propaganda or to push a certain agenda to a group of people. So this may not be, you know, all, this just may be like a couple churches or, you know, a couple leaders. So this is also giving me the sense that we're about to hear about a pastor, because the reason why I'm going to this topic, there's a leader, a pastor, a mega church pastor, who we're going to be finding out some stuff about, okay? And the last time I was channeling in a pastor, we had found out about, it was one of the mega church pastors who had money hidden or something in the walls and all this other stuff. It's just giving a vibe of the leader using people to do their bidding is what I just keep getting. Like sending people out like minions to do their bidding or to do their work. So just make sure whoever you follow, whatever you follow, it's not creating this sense of superiority inside of you to make you feel that you're better than other people who are not following that same thing. You get what I'm saying? That's very important at this time. But we also, I wrote down about something going south, so something going wrong. It made me feel like some type of an invention or experiment that has gone wrong. I'm hearing gone up in flames. There's some type of issue with some type of experiment that's going on right now at this time. I'm hearing something in the south. It's an experiment in the south, and that's why it's saying going south. But there's an experiment in the south. Florida is really standing out to me right now. Something that's going on in Florida at this time is being used as like an experiment to see how people react, or I don't know if there's been some changes in laws and things of that nature. It's making me want to go check it out, because Florida is coming in my head seriously and my ear just started ringing. But something going south, something not going to as planned, something not happening as the way that they planned or hoped for this thing to happen. I have race wars and gender wars written off to the side as well. And so this may be something that's dealing with race wars or dealing with just race in general. Of now I'm hearing the superior race, the superior energy, okay? There may be someone in leadership that we're going to be hearing about soon who has that superiority complex, and they rally people up with this mindset of they're better than everybody else, okay? It's given a sense of mind control in a lot of ways. We got the Father Sims coming out to start it off with Temperance, that deals with relaxing your mind, controlling your emotions, okay? That's also Sagittarius energy with traveling, learning, teaching. But on this card, I always see it as being like an energy of like pouring libations. And so this is paying homage and respect. There's someone who doesn't know how to pay homage or respect to a certain group of people or person. Here we got the Mother of Knives. Someone does not know how to honor their ancestors or honor their elders. And because of that, they're about to start getting hit with some major karma at this time because they don't know how to honor their ancestors. This is a governmental leader, okay? This is definitely some type of leader. It may not be governmental. It could be in a big organization, okay? Someone that does not really have respect for elders, older people, people who were here, I'm hearing before them. Not as given Columbus, but it's given a sense of someone not knowing how to honor. Yeah, Five of Knives coming out. So someone even lying on something. I'm getting energy of someone lying on a contract as a way to get something to go their way, or lying on some type of official document in order for something to go their way that they're hoping for, is what it's giving, okay? It could be even something of signing something into law, I'm hearing. Some type of bill that's going on right now below the surface that we don't know about. There's something going on with the elders. It's something about elders are getting left out of something, getting left out of like insurance, or getting left out of housing or something. We have the Miss Ida that's coming out with this crescent moon. We're going to find out by the next, I'm hearing waning. I wanted to say waxing, but waning stayed in my mind. So with this waning crescent moon, the next one that comes up in about a week and some change, a week and a half, we're going to be finding out some information about someone's dark secrets. There's someone who has some dark secrets or a dark past that's going to be revealed from the time of you listening to this message. And even, yeah, it's from the time of you listening to this message, or even in the time of me recording shit. I don't know. Ancestors told me to say both. So I guess we about to be dealing with these issues multiple times, okay? But this past life vengeance is coming out a lot. And, you know, that's where the race wars was coming from. So in the last reading, the Five of Sticks came out. And with the Five of Sticks, you know, we were talking about how the girl that had a vengeance on the darker skinned girls looked very light skinned, okay? And it made me think of like race war energy of someone feeling as if their ancestors were slighted by someone in the past. And so now in this lifetime, they're coming with a vengeance on the descendants of those people who they felt did certain things to their ancestors, but they don't realize that their ancestors didn't come fucking correct. And that's why this Mother of Knives is out here. I'm hearing respect mother, because we got the Mother of Knives and then Father Sims. Respect your mother and your father. It's like someone forced someone's hand to do something. It gives me the vibe of like when your parents, you know, they threaten you with like a whooping or something if you do certain, you know, something or whatever the case is. And, you know, when they be like, you know, it hurts me more than it hurts you to do this. Like, I get that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want to do this to you. I really don't want to hurt you in this moment. But I know if I am not, disciplining you, you know, I'm not for, you know, beating kids and all of that, but that's the first example that came to my mind because, you know, I used to get my ass beat, okay? But I understand the rhetoric of it, like what they meant by it. You know, it hurt them to have to hurt us, but they wanted us to be disciplined so that when we're in this world, we don't get caught up making dumb mistakes that other people end up being unalived for or locked up for. Okay, so it was one of those tough loves that was a little toxic, but this is giving some energy of a group of people's ancestors. They feel like they have a vengeance for another group of ancestors who had some level of leadership over them. I'm hearing this is thousands of years ago, y'all. But they feel like they had leadership over them. So they, like their descendants, created this hierarchy energy as a way that would make them on top. With this past life vengeance. And so all they are is like a lot of their ancestors reincarnated. I'm hearing come out at night. Certain people's energies are revealed at nighttime. I'm seeing spell work. This is making me think about, I've never seen the skeleton key, but I've heard about it. But how they basically were harvesting their souls inside of these bodies as payback. Yeah, you got the 4 of Sticks that's coming out. This is home life. Foundation. It's like the foundation of how someone is today deals with their dark history or their dark past. It's giving a culmination of dark history and dark past. Now I'm sneezing. Allergic to the BS. It's giving excuses. Some people don't like accountability. And when people have a hard time with accountability, they're going to have a hard time getting along with, you know, different people in the world because they want things to bend their way in the way of how they want it and how they feel it needs to be. So a lot of these race wars and, you know, things of, you know, gender wars, we have all these different wars and things that are going on right now when all of it is literally, a lot of it is ego. But no matter what, we can't change who we are at the core. And this energy is giving someone who's coming with a vengeance, not realizing their core was never meant to win in the end. So whoever is at the bottom right now or losing some type of a battle, I'm hearing they're about to start rising. They're about to start rising up. Yeah, 10 of Coins. So financial abundance is going to be coming in as well. So especially if these people were ostracized or held back from being able to make livings and things of that nature. So if these people were messing with their money, with their independence, with their stability. But I'm also hearing as long as we have love. So I'm thinking of an energy of like people or families who they have such a strong connection with each other that no one will be able to like permeate their energy. Like they're so tight with each other, you know. No one can get through to their energy. I have anything written down. I have a few more pages of notes that I wrote today, and I'm about to record some videos before going to bed. It's like 2 o'clock right now. Beware of someone trying to silence you for telling a truth. But I'm hearing it's in your birth chart. Your birth chart does not allow you to be silent. You have a birth chart that does not allow you to be silent. It doesn't. So just embrace it. 3 of Baskets, Ace of Baskets, and then a 7 of Coins in the reverse. So I'm giving a sense of showing your hand. I just heard mixing and mingling in order to create opportunities. But just watch out for showing your hand too much. To the point where if you're showing it to those who don't mean you any well, then that just might set you up for something else. You have the Four of Coins, and so in my head I was asking, what is the advice? And this energy is saying to keep to yourself, keep certain information to yourself. And this makes sense why in the past when we were saying don't share too many family secrets and things of that nature, because you never know how people may show up, how spies may show up, how those who don't mean well for you may show up. So stay on guard with your intuition, but then also I'm hearing control your own look. And whatever that means, control your own look. The Son of Knives. And stand up for what you know is right and speak up. Stand up and speak up. And then you have the Ace of Coins. That's making me think of like eating what you speak, or paying for what you will eat what you speak. Eat your words, eat your whatever they be saying, okay? Yeah, the way the cards is acting, I'm gonna stop it here. Any advice to focus on? You have synchronicity, so get in alignment. I'm hearing Beyonce's, okay, ladies, now let's get information. Okay, get information with people who are on the same page as you, and then you have adventure. So I'm hearing prepare for an adventure. This lifetime is not meant to just always be smooth sailing for you. You're meant to be a truth seeker and speaker. Just make sure you find your people in your tribe, okay? But as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, period. I love y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye. And as always, continue to bloom.